Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the inaugural video, so apologize if it's not as smooth as it can be, but we're going to learn this together. So to begin, why PLO Sniper? Well, uh, PLO is my game. I love poker, specifically Pot Limit Omaha, and Sniper, well, that really is just derived from the fact that if you think about a sniper, you think about someone who is discreet, uh, moves in silence, and that's kind of how I think of myself. Oftentimes at the table, I'm described as a silent assassin or just very quiet, someone who doesn't talk a lot. So that's how I've come up with this name. Um, a very obvious question that you're probably asking is, why are you wearing this mask? And I think that's a perfectly legitimate question and one I want to spend some time on answering. Firstly, I'm wearing the mask, obviously, because I would like to stay anonymous. I think being anonymous gives me the freedom to say whatever I like and to share my thoughts in an open and free way. But why that's important to me most is because I'm not a professional poker player. I am a poker enthusiast, but I do have a job. I work for a Fortune 500 company. It's pretty high profile, and I'm not sure they would appreciate someone at my level making content about gambling. While for those in the community, we think about poker very differently from gambling, but to be realistic, people outside of our community, they view it the same as blackjack or craps. So it's not a battle I'm looking to fight. I'll make a promise to you all. If we get to the point where this channel generates more revenue than my regular job, I will do a big reveal and show the world who I am, though we have a very long way before that seems likely. The next topic I want to talk about is also another reason why I'm wearing the mask. In addition to wanting to remain private and anonymous through doing this video, I've also have aspirations to playing really high stakes poker someday. And I think I'm way more likely to get a regular seat in a 50, 100, 200 game if they think I'm just some NBA business guy as opposed to a poker fanatic who's putting out content around how to play PLO more properly. So those are the dynamics for why I remain anonymous. Maybe as the channel grows, I'll be more willing to reveal who I am, but for now, that's the decision that I've made. Another topic I want to cover with this video is what is the objective of my channel and what I'm hoping to get out of this. Essentially, as I mentioned before, I'm very passionate about the game of poker, specifically about Pot Limit Omaha. So one of my main objectives of this channel is I would love to create a community that I can maybe lead or inspire around live Pot Limit Omaha and really create a forum of discussion that we can have about hands. So that leads me in nicely to the type of content that channel is going to be. I'm still working through that, but I think really what I want to talk about a lot is just looking at hands, doing a review of hands. That's kind of something I enjoy. I find that independently, I talk about hands that I play or hands that I see on TV or why they're interesting. So I think it would be nice to just have a forum and a space to do that in a more structured way. Another type of content, instead of also reviewing hands that are there in the public for us to see that have been live stream games, I'll probably also review some hands that I play periodically. And maybe I'll throw in like some monthly challenges for bankroll or just ways to keep me motivated in the real streets out there. I'm looking up because I have some notes written down on my whiteboard. Why? Um, why am I doing this? Well, I've noticed recently, unsolicited, a few of my friends within the poker community, over the last like 4 or 5 months or so, have been reaching out, asking for my help about how they should play hands. Was this a mistake? What do I think about this situation? And recently, with one of these friends, I've started a small little study group. Well, it's just two of us, but I found it's made me better at poker because when you play the same stakes all the time and you don't really care if you win or lose, it's I mean, you care if you win, but the stakes aren't going to impact your life in some way. Um, it's easy to autopilot, right? But by doing this, I'm hoping it'll make me a better player. I'm hoping I inspire other people to share their thoughts. But it's also going to force me to be thinking about all my decisions as I'm critical of other hands being played and having discussions around it. Also, I've noticed that, I'm giving away all this knowledge for free to people I am with and kind of share my advice or my thoughts of how they play hands. And there's really no benefit. Not that I'm doing this for complete benefit, but if it's a best case scenario, then I'll get to do things that I enjoy, and maybe there'll be a payoff on the back end as well. So that's out there. But I guess another fair question that would be fair for you all to ask is, why should we care about your opinion? you know, you're just some random dude in a fucking mask talking about poker hands. And I think that's a very, very fair critique. And to be honest, I'm not sure if my opinion is that valid. I don't claim to be a wizard. I'm not a solver like expert. I have taken some of those courses available from some of the other training sites, and I, try to hold myself to some technical fundamentals. But, over the last 3 years, I've been really taking poker more seriously. I've been playing PLO as an additional stream of income probably for 8 or 9 years now, but really a focus over the last 3 years and it becoming a significantly meaningful part of the income uh, in my household. And, I've done quite well. And I think about the game in a unique way that, I love to just put out there and test and get other people's opinions. And, maybe it'll be helpful for others too as they think about the games that they play it. So, with all that being said, this is my inaugural video. I just thought it would be important to kind of explain the concept behind why the mask, why the PLO Sniper name, give an overview for the type of content that we'll be sharing throughout this video or throughout the channel. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I'm always open for feedback, and I hope you enjoy some of the first-hand reviews. Thank you.